Welcome to Tales from the Caveside, where Lillian and Chris, we bought a cave house and finca on the outskirts of a small Spanish town. Follow us as we learn to renovate and create a home that we will be proud of.
So the dogs are locked away. You can't hear me, I don't think. You're looking at my mouth to see what I'm saying. Dogs are locked away and you're going up here to do the top garden. Okay. So, we've just had a quick test run, haven't we?
Yes.
And everything's working.
Yes.
As it should.
Yes.
Now, you had to do something, but anyway, it's working as it should.
Yeah, well, the thing snapped and it disappeared inside of its automatic thing, but so it's not really automatic, is it?
Well, things are different here.
Okay.
So the dogs are locked in. I can't leave them for very long.
Yep.
But what Chris wants to get done is along the fence line here.
Yep.
On the inside. Down the bottom down there is bad. So I don't know if you can tell from what's going on behind me, but the fact that what we've got on the ground here, the zaora, is actually made up of loose stones. They get flicked up, that's what the dogs have got to be put properly away to keep them safe.
Right, done some, it works. Done the bit that I need to get done anyway.
Yeah.
It's
done some over here, but can't go too mad because the car's in the way. Gotta wait till the car's not here.
Yes, I also need to get some more of the nylon. I think it's just run out.
Okay.
We do have a roll of it.
We do.
I don't know where.
Neither do I. But I know we do, somewhere.
Yes.
We'll just go and find it.
Yes. Right. I'll do the cave roof tomorrow.
Yeah, fantastic.
Right, I played with the strimmer a bit. Weathers are coming. The wind's still here. Hello. Right, we better add some more wood to the dry area.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. We've never got that wood.
Yes.
I'm gonna light a fire.
Are you now?
Oh, my baby left my house.
How's the song there?
So, this is part of us warming up the same way as we did in the caves. It's not actually that cold in here. But it's cold enough. Look at this rust.
I know.
We'll have to get it treated at some point in time. Get it all sorted out.
If you've never seen them, guys, excuse the dust on it, one of those is invaluable.
Yes. They seem to be quite common now, aren't they? But when we struggled like mad to get one over here when we got that one.
Yes, yeah, they're everywhere now.
Yeah.
So it works off, it creates its own energy by using the heat off the fire to actually turn the dynamo that then turns the fan and actually blows the heat around the room.
Yeah.
So you don't need to have any electricity for it, it creates its own.
Yeah, there's a heat there, dissipates heat there, and there's a little card in there that, because of the way the heat transfers, it creates its own electricity.
Yeah. Make sure it goes in the same dusty spot so I can't see the spot.
Yes. There you have it. The spinny thing's on its way. It's doing its spinny thing. Right. So wait for that lot to take properly. Add more wood. Well, last night we had the most horrendous amount of wind. It was really bad. Apparently there's been some reports of some trees being laid down to rest. So I had a quick look around the garden. Now it's proper daylight and everything. And he's gone to work. And we're all okay. Right, so my task for today is to clear all this lot. Now with the cave roof, you don't want to be pulling the weeds. You can poison them, but then that it causes other problems with the organic licenses and everything that are around. Or I'm going to strim them. and strimming them is the way to go. You don't pull the roots because it's actually the roots that help bind the cave soil of sorts on the roof. So I get the strimmer out and get this done. Hopefully it won't take too long. That little bit of reel didn't last very long. I've run out. And that used to wearing Crocs. I forgot to put my trainers on. So I've got my feet on socks all full of spikes and bits of grass. Oh, I'll continue in the Crocs now. Okay, so I need to put that in there. Problem with this reel, on this cheaper one, is it only takes a maximum of 5 metre length of this stuff. So I have to roughly gauge how much I need. And it's not an easy fill reel like some of them are. It's a bit of a pain in the bum, but I'll get there. It takes a few minutes to do. Okay, so I've done it. I'm hoping it hasn't come loose again while I was putting it in there. We'll find out very soon. Right, back to doing the roof.
These are really spiky. They're actually a tumbleweed. They roll around.
Yes.
Madness.
They tumble around. There's, oh look, got a bit of repair to do to the chimney.
Oh dear.
Aye.
Yes, we have. Okay.
Little bricks, that level, little rocks.
Yes, it is.
So as I said, a little bit to explain it a bit better maybe. We don't pull the weeds. You just have to keep cutting them because the roots of the weeds even help bind the soil. Even this Zara.
So if you pull the weeds, you end up with the fissures where the weed root used to be, and then water goes down there, and then it just creates bigger and bigger holes. So you leave it, and it just binds it all. He's a fantastic looking beast. So I'll just go and show you what else he did. Hello, dogs. So over there, that's our field, and Chris has cut all down the side here, down that bit of lane over there. Just looks like somebody lives here. Who cares? It's just been mad this year as how quickly everything has grown, because it's been so warm, and then when we got the rain, everything went numb. Let me grow a lot. Did you grow a lot as well? Did you? Are you good dogs? You're a good dog. Okay, come on then, let's go find boss. Good girl. What? Good job. I don't know what she wants, but she's telling me she wants it.
So we've got the dogs. We've got our friend here, Glenn. Here to say hello.
Hi.
He's come to our rescue and lent us some tools. So it's olive harvest time, as we saw, and he's lent us this machine. It's not a back scratcher, and it fits on this tool here, and also we've got a chainsaw. So how does it work, this machine?
The olive harvester.
Yeah.
It just like fingers and does that.
Does that? Tickles the trees.
Yes.
And you need it on this trimmery motor, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
And then the chainsaw attachment as well, because we need to do the trees. So thank you very much.
That's alright.
You'll see how it goes. Well, the weather today is completely different to the weather yesterday. It's beautiful sunshine, a few clouds, but nice and warm as well in comparison. and next to no wind. There's a little bit of a breeze, but nothing much. So I'm going to go up putting this machine together with the harvester tool and see how we go. In addition, today, once again, we've been filmed. And the filming process takes so much time. I mean, it takes time us filming these videos as well, these vlogs for you. But nothing like the amount of time that you have to spend doing it for the TV people. I'm going to do a quick test trial on the olive trees that have already taken stuff off, just to see how it works. It's weird as you rev it up. Those little fingery things there work. So let's see. Right, I'll try it on that tree there. So basically it does that. Right, now I've had a quick go, I've got an idea on how to use it. I shall get sorted. So I've gone for a walk around. Some of the trees don't have anything at all. Some of them have olives on that are absolutely worthless. Some beauties on this one, but as you can see, they need a lot of work, a lot of cutting back. But there are some absolutely marvellous olives on. This one's got very, very few. This one has some green things, but so that tree is no good at all. As I say, they need a lot of work to get cut back. This tree has a few, again, dark, not really ready. This tree has nothing, apart from a few little tiny green things. This tree is mainly green. There are a few olives there ready, so that's going to need a little bit longer. Right, where are we going now? This tree has a few more. This tree similar again, more green than black. This tree's ready. The reason why these trees have been kind of neglected is because of paperwork and everything, getting the land sorted out. It was only up until reasonably recently that we was made aware for definite that this is our land. It was being contested, so to speak, so obviously it'll be classed as trespass, so we've stayed off it, but now we don't need to. But loads of these olives have failed. They're just no good, but we'll leave them on, see what happens. Oh, there was another thing I just spotted. Ooh, go through the jungle. Which tree is it? It's this one. This tree has no olives on it either, but there's a little teeny tiny bird's nest from earlier on in the year. I'll collect that. There we go. A little teeny tiny bird nest. I'll save that. She'll in it. I think she'll be pleasantly surprised at it. It's really, really strong structure as well. Right, a technical fault with the camera. User error this time. I pressed the button and thinking it was videoing, and somehow I'd managed to swipe across the screen and set it to take a still photo. So as I moved it around, I thought, that's strange, it's not videoing. Bad luck, my mistake. So what I'm doing before I start doing the olives is getting this tree cut back. It's got loads and loads of scaly aphids on it. It just needs cutting really, really hard back. And this time, the video I've just tried to squeeze in, it failed again, the camera. It turned off. And it didn't make a noise. And it had crashed. And I had to pull the battery out, put the battery back in. It said repairing file. It only filmed about 30 seconds, and I was at this for about 5 minutes, maybe more. So anyway, as I was trying to explain in the previous video, the clip, or I was starting to, cutting this fig tree down. It's a shame you missed it. Absolutely gutted again. So I've cut it down this much, and it needs to be more. We need to cut it right back. Turns out that's the reason why we didn't get a lot of fig harvest this year, other than the rains and the aphids that came later. It's because we hadn't cut it back hard enough, and the more wild they grow, the less fruit they produce, and what fruit they do produce is much less quality. So you didn't see the process. I'm really disappointed. I'm getting absolutely sick of this camera. But the other camera I've got, when it gets a bit of wind on it, even though it's got a microphone and it's got a dead cat or whatever they call them, it's a little bit too sensitive, so we need to address that. Right, pull it tight. No, on the floor, best you can.
I'm on the floor, you're not.
There you go. That'll have to do. Right. Hopefully that'll work. You ready? Yeah. What are your back doing? Do that again. So this is a special. What is this machine? It's a harvester machine. Never used it before. It's just been lent it. Only yesterday. I'm going to see how it works. I've seen them on videos being used, but I've never actually used one myself. So we'll give it a go, I think. Hopefully it'll be better than doing it by hand. You ready? Yeah. Are you ready as well?
Yeah.
We're getting flied to death.
Go on then. To be fair, I think it'll be easy by hand. Don't you? Yeah, almost. For some of the really high stuff, obviously not. It's not going bad, Bibby.
Isn't it?
No.
Is that an opinion or is that an observation?
It's an observation to make you happier.
You've got no chance.
Oh, it's worth a try.
Yeah, it was.
Work, Lillian, good
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
I do seem to actually be doing the most.
Oh,
makes it
here
even
we
worse.
go.
I win. Got fed up with picking olives. So,
Only this tree.
yes. So, we're stopping. These are the bigger ones. And the tree behind that we was intending to go to, we had a look. And they're teeny tiny little micro olives. Mollives.
I like that.
So, this is absolutely pointless picking these. They're all stone. So there you go as a comparison.
Yeah, no point.
Tiny little things. Yeah. Maybe they are supposed to be tiny. We'll find out next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right,
Yep.
I'll move along and try and find some more on some more trees.
We will.
Okay, so continue on with the olive harvest and let you know how many olives in weight we get in the end. It's going to take a couple more days, but we'll work it out. We're going to try the machine again. We think we know the issue that we had with it, user error, was trying to get too far into the tree to do too much, so I'll give that another go. Also, in addition, that the trees, because they haven't been maintained, all the branches and everything are really, really close together, so that's also causing an issue with it. But we'll give it another go, and we're really, really grateful to Glenn and Liz for allowing us to borrow their machine. So yes, we'll continue, and at some point, very, very soon, then we'll be taking the olives to the processing place, and hopefully we'll be able to. She will be able to take you along and show you how it's done in our area. I'm sure it's the same as everybody else, but you never know. So we'll let you know how much in weight we get from the olives when we take them in, because there's no point in us just weighing them and saying this is how much we've got. It's what they say we've got that matters.